So this is our VS code which we written yesterday. Okay, and this was for creating EC2 instance. Okay, so this was actually in demo, and here we have Mumbai. Actually, we have changed this. Okay, so actually here see here we have US East one. So let me change this instead of Mumbai way, right? North Virginia. Okay.
We have
North.
destroyed this yesterday, right, sir?
So what I'm going to do now, I'm creating one EC2 instance. Okay, one in
Okay.
US East one region. That is North Virginia region. Okay,
Okay.
and another one more EC2 instance in another region. Okay, so we are creating
Okay.
two EC2 instance in different region. Okay, so let us
Okay.
keep this for US East one, that is for North Virginia region. We are not going to change code, so we keep this as it is. So just I will change here name, reference name, logical name. Okay, so we write North Virginia server, or okay. So and here also we write Virginia server. Okay, so see, we have provided there is a provider block, and this is our resource block. So our cloud provider is AWS, and we are creating this resource, that is AWS EC2 instance in US East 1 region, that is North Virginia, and I have provided access key and secret access key. Okay. So what we do here, what we do, we write one more provider block. Okay. So let me copy this. For another region, we have to write one more provider block. Okay. So we write Control C, Control V. Okay. And remove this. Already we have secret key and access key, so I don't think so this is required. Okay, and here we give a region. Okay, so let us create one EC2 instance in Mumbai region. I have subnet issue. Okay, so let us select this. Okay, US East 2. Okay, so both resources we are creating in US zone. Okay, so yes, US East 1 and US East 2. Okay, so you can take Singapore region, or you can take Sydney, you can take any region, no problem. Okay, so here, okay, so we have region US East 2. Okay, so one more thing here, this is region, okay, US East 2. Okay, Smita is there now. So okay, so for second provider block, okay, we have to use the concept of alias. Okay, so here see we have alias, and then here we put the value. Okay, so let us say this is um, US. Okay, so you can have, or you can write question. Okay, so here we have alias, and alias we are using US. Okay, so for this provider, they have this. Actually, this is one of the attribute. Okay, so what we do, friends, we write one more resource block. Okay, so Control C, okay, and Control V. Okay, so see, this is a resource. Now, what happened? We have two provider block, okay, where we have region, and see, alias has been not given in first provider block. Okay, so what happened when you create EC2 instance? Okay, and if you do not mention alias, okay, then what happens? These resources they create in this region. Okay, that means in US East 1 region. Okay, so for that, what we have to do, we define AMI. Okay, so I have to take AMI from Ohio region. So let me change logical name. Okay, so let us say this is Ohio server. Okay, and here also instead of North Virginia, let us say this is OHIO. Okay, and key is different here, so I'm not providing key. Okay, if you want to take key, then you have to go in North Virginia, Ohio region, and select key which is available. If key is not available, then you have to make key. Okay, and then as per your key, you have to provide key here, or you can generate key here also. Okay, so okay, so friends, here we have to define. Okay, so after defining alias, okay, we want to create this EC2 instance in Ohio region. Okay, now here we haven't provided any region. Okay, so this EC2 will be generated in US East 1. Okay, so in order to give, in order to create this resource in US East 2 region, you have to give one attribute which is provider. Now see here provider. Okay, so we have provider and see here automatically VS Code suggests values. Okay, now this is the way of writing provider. Okay, see we do not have double comma. Okay, so inverted comma, double comma is not there, not there. Okay, and one more thing, see this here, see second provider block, see we have AWS, so that's why we write AWS. And what is the alias here? We have US, so we write US. If we write here USA, okay, if you write here USA, then you have to do correction here also, you have to write USA. Okay, like this. Any queries? See, let me explain this one more time. See, I have this provider block. Okay, this is for AWS provider. I want to create resource in US East 1, which is North Virginia region. So I have given my access key and secret key. Okay. Now we want to create one more EC2 instance in Ohio region. That's why I have provided one more provided block. Okay, AWS, but here region is different. Region is US East 2. Okay, this was US East 1 and this is US East 2. And for this, we define alias is equal to USA. Okay, then we write resource AWS Virginia server, then AMI instance type, we have key name, we have tag. Okay, now let me remove key from this side also. Okay, so we are just creating, we do not want to SSH into our server. Okay, just we want to check whether server are created by using this script or not. Okay, so do not think about key, we must have AMI, we must have instance. Okay, remaining attributes are option. So this tag is also option, you can remove this tag also. Compulsory is required is AMI and EC2 instance. Okay, so this is North Virginia server. Okay, so okay, so this is Virginia. Okay, so this is Virginia server. Okay, and we have tag also same. And see another resource again AWS instance. This is logical name Ohio server. Okay, let me correct spelling mistake. Okay, Ohio server. Then this is the AMI. Now this AMI, these are same AMI. So you have to take AMI from Ohio region. Instance type is T2 micro, and strictly we want to create these roles in this region, US East 2. So here you have to write one attribute provider. Okay, AWS is provider, so you have to write AWS.USA. Okay, so that's it. So let me save this. Okay, now friends, this TF state file, okay, there will be change in this. Okay, whatever, whenever we do change in main.tf, okay, then there will be change in TF state file also. Now, see, this is only TF state file. Okay, so when we run this, okay, then we again check what is the change in TF file. Okay, TF state file. Okay, so okay, now first of all, I have to go to Ohio and I have to select AMI. Okay, so here Ohio region. Okay, so there is a EC2. Okay, to take AMI, you have to launch instance. Okay, you have to hit on the launch instance. Okay, so say this. Okay, so this is the AMI available for Ohio region. Okay, AMI is different. Okay, region to region AMI changes. Okay, so we have, so we want to change this AMI. Okay, so let me save this. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so we have two provider block for two different region. For second, we use alias, and for EC2 instance, we have provider, and here we write AWS dot whatever the alias is given. Okay, you have to provide that alias. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so let me save changes again. Okay, and now we can start. Okay, so we have Terraform init. Okay, actually already we have downloaded plugin, so this step is not required. Okay, so then let me clear out this. Okay, and then we run Terraform plan. Okay, so it is taking time. Oh my god, there is no valid credential resource for Terraform AWS provided form. Okay, so line 6. Okay, so that means you have to give access key, secret access key in both provider block. Okay, so no problem. That means they are working independently. Okay, so let me save this. Terraform plan. Okay, see, 2 to add. Okay, 0 to change. And if you scroll up, okay, see, you can see this is Virginia server. Okay, and second is, okay, see this Ohio server. Okay, so everything is fine here. Okay, so we can now run Terraform apply. Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. So it is creating. So you can go to our management console. Okay. And now see here we are in Ohio region. Okay. So click on refresh. Now see this Ohio server is okay. It is creating. Okay. And if you go to in East Virginia, North Virginia region, US East, that is North Virginia. Okay. See here we have Virginia server. Okay. Spelling mistake. Still okay. Okay. Any queries? So that's it. So simultaneously, what we have done, we have created one EC2 instance in North Virginia and one EC2 instance in Ohio region. Okay. So you have to simply use the concept of alias. Okay. That means suppose we required, you want to create one more source. Okay. Suppose you want to create one more EC2 instance. Okay. So what you have to do? Okay. See, we have to copy this. Control C. Okay. Control V. Then suppose here we have to write AP South 1. That is for Mumbai. Okay. AP dash South 1. Okay. Dash 1. Okay. And here you write alias. Okay. So alias for this is let us say Mumbai. Okay. So this is alias for this region. Okay. So here we have to write one resource block again for Mumbai region. Okay, you have to change this AMI and you have to change like this Mumbai server. Okay, here you can change logical name Mumbai server. Okay, so that's it. Okay, you have to copy AMI and just simply run. Then at a
Do
time,
we have to, sorry to interrupt you, sir, in that provider, in the resource, aws.mumbai, is that
sorry,
necessary?
sorry. Yes, it is
Okay,
compulsory. Okay, otherwise it will
okay,
show error. Yes, you
right.
have to provide this alias also. Correct. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
so that's it. Any doubt, latecomers, late joiners? Actually, I had called Sachin sir. He was his phone was switched off, so I wait almost for 10 minutes, and then actually this meeting is not. This is only for 40 minutes. Okay, so let me stop
Right, right.
recording.